Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and this video I'll be talking about a project I built using Python. Now this is going to be a hand gesture, a mouse. Okay, so basically if you perform any hand gestures, uh, we will perform mouse operation on a particular gesture. Okay, so yeah, let's directly get into the code. So yeah, I have actually built this. So I'm using PyCharm to edit the whole files. Okay, another thing that I am directly going to leave the code down in my description box below, so you can check that out. Another thing that actually I was inspired to make this video. I watched a video from another channels. He has actually made the whole this thing, hand tracking module and everything. So I was inspired by his work, and then I made some changes into this code, and that after that I'm making this video. So if you want to watch the original video where he has developed the hand tracking module and everything, I will leave his video also down in the description box below, so you can check that original video out as well. Let's run this code, and I will show you what all gestures are there. After that I will briefly explain all everything about the code, and so that you can make your changes, and maybe after making some changes you can present this project as in your college or something like that. Okay, so let me just quickly run this code. So basically what it will do, it will directly open your webcam feed, and this webcam is passing the webcam feed is passing into the OpenCV library. So yeah, so as you can see, my webcam feed is on. Okay, yeah, ignore my bad quality because my laptop camera is not good. So yeah, once I place my hand upwards, it will start detecting my hand. Okay, and here if you see in the console area, that's I'm just printing what all fingers are up. Okay, so basically what gestures I have done is that basically if one finger is up, then it should start my cursor around, so it should start moving my cursor around. Okay, yeah. Another thing that what I have done is that once if I raise my thumb up, it should implement it should do that left click. So if I do the left click, my webcam will disappear, so don't worry about that, but I will show you that. So I just click on this, so see my left click happened. Okay, now what I have to do to scroll up. Okay, so for scrolling up, what I have to do is keep my this finger open, and then keep my last finger open. Okay, so this will start the scrolling up functionality. Once I drop this, it will stop the scrolling up. Okay, and what I have to do to scroll down, for scrolling down, what I have to do is that I have to just raise first two fingers. So I just raise this two, and I'll start the scrolling down feature. Okay, once I drop this, it will stop the scrolling down feature as well. Okay, now another thing, last thing that is left is the right click. So what I have to do for doing the right click, I have to just open my three fingers, and that will implement the right click. And once I close close my right fingers, the right click functionality will happen. So once I've done this, okay, now as soon as I close my all three fingers, right click will happen. So see, right click happened. Okay, so that's how you can implement all these things. Okay, and basically if I show you, just a second, see, right, I do this, it will implement my right click thing, but right clicking as of right now cannot work. Okay, I will just briefly explain the code. If you want me to explain every single thing about the code, just mention down in the comments. I will make a separate video where I will explain every line of the code, but here I'm just going to explain it briefly, quickly, so you can make some quickly make some changes into the code if you want to. Okay, so the first thing, these are all the libraries. Major is the libraries OpenCV, that is for that hand detection module. Another thing is to use this to get that mouse events to control that implement that right click, scroll down and everything. This is another to use that mouse click. This is another for mouse click. So three total libraries for implementing that mouse events. Okay, yes. Now this is all about your kind of webcam, that window that opens. So it is about that. Smoothing is that to smoothen your cursor that is moving around, so you can smooth that out. Basically I ran this for 7 and it's pretty much working very good at 7. So you can check out at 8, 9, according to you, whatever feels you that whichever value feels that is smooth, you can keep that. Okay. Ignore these because you don't want to mess up these things. You don't want to change that. Okay. This is to mention the webcam. So I mentioned 0, so that is why it's using my primary laptop camera that is there. If you have multiple cameras on your device, then you can change this number, maybe 1 or 2, you can put that. Okay. This is another that just leave it as it is, you don't want to mention that. Here I have mentioned maximum hand as 1. That means only one hand will be detected at a time. If I place 2 hands, then also only one hand will be detected. But you can change this as well, you can mention 2. But I think so that will be much more complex, so I will think that you could just keep it this at 1. That will be much more better, because if, let's say for example, if you're really using this kind of application, then if any two persons are sitting and they both are trying to do that, it could get messed up. So just keep one hand, that will be, I think so, good. Another thing is that okay, so this is going to learn, this loop is going to run forever. This is I'm getting the location of my fingers. So every point of my fingers, so they are this point, this point, this point, every finger, okay, so every points of my fingers location I will get from here. Okay. After that, okay, if now these are the conditions to check which of my fingers are up. So finger 0 represents my thumb, then 1, finger 1 is this, finger 2 is this, finger 3 is this, finger 4 is this. Okay, so that's all. So you have to just remember that finger 0 is my thumb, rest everything is just 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's fine. So if my finger the first finger is up, then you need to start moving my mouse around whatever is the whatever is the location that you are getting from this area. Okay, so just start moving my mouse around, my mouse cursor around. So that is what it is telling. Okay, other thing is that click feature, that is your left click. So it should if I am doing this thing, then it should implement my left click. Okay, if I close this thumb, it will not implement my, it will just moving my cursor. But if I move this, it will implement that left click. Okay, now in the original person who has written all this, he implemented that it should touch this. Okay, so basically it should touch or it should be close enough for for the fingers. So that is why he has implemented if length that is 45. But I thought that it will be just good if I just open my finger. That will be much more good, but you can change this if you want. Another thing is that this is my right click event. So basically you already know that if 3 fingers are there, then you should implement that right click. Another thing that the API, the library that I've used here for the mouse event. Other thing is this to scroll, I think so this is for scroll down. Yeah, so this is for scroll down and this is for scroll up, and this is what I'm showing the particular window. Okay, for that webcam feed. Okay, another thing, so what you can do is if you have seen that my scrolling down and scrolling up was little bit slow, but I think so that was good enough for me. But what you can do is if you want the scrolling to be much more faster, then you can pretty much increase the values. So negative here means that you need to scroll down, and a positive value means that you need to scroll up. So what I can do is I can make it -20, so it will scroll down much more faster. I can make it 30 or I can make this 10 to 30, so it will scroll up much more faster. Okay, so it depends on you. You can play around with the values and see with whatever values suits you the best. Okay, so this was it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you guys for watching, and please do subscribe to my channel. It really motivates me to make these videos for you guys. And thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.